morning, everybody. Today's meal prep day for me, and I'm going to prep some lemon rosemary chicken. It's delicious and it's going to be crispy and juicy all at the same time. We're going to use the broiler, so it's going to be quick, and we're going to have to keep an eye on it. Here are our ingredients. If you notice, I've got the organic air-chilled chicken. What I'm looking for here is the certified humane and verified non-GMO USDA organic. I have washed and dried the chicken and cut them in half. I have the cut parts facing up, but they're a little big for my taste. I like my meat size, palm size. So I'm going to cut these pieces in half again. So I've cut the chicken in half again. A good kind of chicken can be rather expensive. As you can see, we've made it into 8 meals. And so we spent a little bit more on the actual package of chicken, but we're using such a small portion that it's gonna last us a whole week's worth of food. Our chicken is nice and dry, so we're gonna start with our garlic powder, and I'm just going to lightly dust over everything. And drizzle a little bit of olive oil on. Now, olive oil is a low heat, low smoke point oil. So since we're going to broil, this might not be something that you want to use every day. You want to watch it to make sure it's not smoking. I usually would use a high heat oil like avocado oil or algae oil, but I really like the flavor that the olive oil gets with the lemon and the rosemary. It complements it very well. Our main flavor is rosemary. Rosemary's got a ton of medicinal properties. We're going to sprinkle the rosemary generously. Rosemary has antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral properties like most herbs. It's better to use fresh, but we're going to use dry because we're broiling and we want it to get that nice crisp. Rosemary is loaded with iron and also has lots of calcium in it. For those of us who don't eat dairy, who need calcium, spinach, broccoli, rosemary. It's your circulation, it promotes hair growth, it's great for your immune system, it improves your memory. Now we're going to roll the lemon to get the juices released from the edges of the peel. Lemon is a great source of vitamin C for your immune system as well. And juice it. And we're going to save the second half for when the chicken is done. We're going to lightly dust it with salt. We don't want too much. Salt dries out food. So we just want a light dusting on the top so the top gets nice and crispy. Now this is how we look, and we're about to put it in. We're going to broil it on low, and we're going to toss it in the oven. So I've had it on low for about 5 minutes, and this is what my chicken's looking like. It's got that opaque look now, and it's nice and white. It's no longer pink. So since my pieces are so thin, I think it's time to put it on high to get that nice crisp. I think they're done. See the crispness on the outside of the chicken? Hi. So now that our chicken's done, we're going to salt, pepper, and we are done.